Welcome to Crooked Timber After Dark. This is our spooky Halloween episode. We're going to be talking about some of the spooky ookiest content. I hate the word content. What's scary is how used people are to saying content. Some of the scariest videos that I've come across on TikTok, in my opinion. You're not that impressed by them.
No.
My favorite thing is a good debunking. Like the Scooby-Doo effect of like, oh, you thought it was a ghost, but it's really a man hiding behind a painting, like that kind of thing. So I want to talk about a supernatural phenomenon that I've seen debunked on TikTok. And then I want to talk about a type of video, a genre of scary video where I've read the rational explanation and I don't totally buy it. I also want to say up top that I don't really believe in ghosts, but Andrew fully does.
I'm a skeptic about ghosts. You know, there's a ghost in our apartment, I think. Someone who opens all of the cabinet doors and the drawers. I'll just find them all open sometimes.
Seems like not that big a deal. I probably wouldn't even notice that or mention anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about Appalachia folklore or superstitions?
No.
In Appalachia...
It's the woods, right?
It's a lot of woods. Arguably too much woods. The Appalachian Mountains is an extremely ancient mountain range that extends from Maine, I believe, all the way down to Georgia. There's a lot of, and you'll hear a lot of locals say things like, if you hear someone say your name in the woods, no you didn't.
When in the Appalachian Mountains, our motto is, no you didn't. So if you're somewhere and you get that eerie feeling in your stomach and your hair stands up on the back of your neck, all nature sounds go quiet, something may be up. You just get that feeling. If something whistles at you, if you hear your name being called, if you hear a relative, whether they're deceased or alive, talking to you or calling your name and you know they're not there, no you didn't. If you see something out of the corner of your eye, no you didn't. If you see something weird, don't keep staring at it. We say that because when you experience any of this stuff, if you answer back, whistle back, or acknowledge it, it's like letting them know that they're there, and it's inviting them in.
All kinds of forest goons and goblins, and a lot of them seem to have the agenda of wanting to lure you out of your home.
Yeah, people don't want to be lured.
Yeah.
Last year, I decided to go on my family's haunted farm by myself while my husband was working because I wanted to get some footage of the area for you guys. This is actually the time that I caught the thing that mimics my husband on camera. Catching that infamous hay that is heard in the woods here is insane. Now I'm about to play the video, just listen closely. It sounds almost human, like everyone says it does here, just something is a bit off. Hey y'all, I'm at my family's haunted farm. I was gonna come explore with my husband today, but he couldn't get off from work because he's boring, so thought I'd bring you guys.
But then I saw this TikTok where this guy explains what is happening probably when people hear what they think sounds like a relative's voice saying, hey.
So every time spooky season comes around, I'll see a lot of Ozarkians and Appalachians talking about the infamous hey. Basically, you'll be alone in the deep woods, and then out of nowhere, you'll hear a hey. Just like a hushed human voice, but you can't find a person anywhere, and it sounds almost like a person, but almost kind of robotic as well. Now, as an Ozarkian myself, who makes spooky gothic country music for a living, I'm pretty invested in spooky stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on in those woods that I can't explain, but this is one of them that I actually can. Y'all are hearing ravens. And I know your Meemaw has some airtight argument for how it can't be ravens because of the such and the such and the thing, but come on, y'all, this is not the thing that we need to die on. There's so much spooky stuff going out here, this doesn't need to be the thing. Just listen to this.
Hey. Here. Come on. Come on.
And the thing is, ravens don't even have to hear people in order to copy their voices. They actually teach each other to make those sounds. And so you'll hear different voices depending on which ravens heard it from who, and then they teach each other, and it changes a little bit each time that they teach each other. The craziest thing is ravens are so smart, they recognize that hey is how you talk to people. So they're most likely doing it at you because they know that you're a person.
I think, like, okay, it's a crow. Crows are spooky enough. Like, I'm frightened of crows now.
What'd you see?
Right after our son was born, we would notice him, like, staring off into
In the hospital
corner
room,
in the
yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
He still kind of does it, where he's looking off into the corner. It's like, what's he looking at?
Yeah.
It's probably shadows. It's probably the contrast. But in a hospital where you assume a lot of people have died, it was easy for us to speculate, like, maybe.
Could have been the flash of a passing car that we didn't see, that's over our shoulder.
Sure, could be something
A
like that.
direction that we
Easy
aren't
explanation.
looking.
But some of these videos that I sent you, I don't think have such an easy explanation.
Okay.
Cheese. Cheese. What you doing? Lucy? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out.
The fan. Sometimes kids are, attentions are activated by emotions.
Now I have a feeling I know what you're going to say about this one.
Who are you saying goodnight to?
Him. Good night.
Who?
Him. Good night.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
Him up there.
Show me.
Him up there. Him up there.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
That
So you're
one.
saying it's a vent.
No, that one, there's a demon for sure.
Okay. This kid is older. Like, he's not,
Yeah,
he's past
he's
the just
pointing
waving
at
at random
The
stuff.
thing, he's not like making stuff up.
And then this one.
What'd you see?
So she's at her grandmother's grave.
What'd you see? What'd you see? What are you waving at? What the hell?
He's not waving, he's holding her hand.
Oh,
That's what grandmas do. And the baby's like, yep, I'm used to this.
that was a
So
bit
you
much.
don't believe in no ghosts.
These are the only videos where I'm like,
What
I
makes...
don't. Those are the only videos where I'm like, that's conspicuously eerie. And I don't feel like I know what's going on. But I did find an article in Romper where some experts do think that they know what's going on. So here's the rational explanation. Most babies start waving around 9 months, but there is some variation as some kids will start earlier and some later. Dr. Scott Krugman, Vice Chair of Department of Pediatrics at the Herman and Walter Samuelson Children's Hospital at Sinai Hospital of Baltimore, tells Romper. The key brain development milestones include vision and motor skills, along with the understanding of what an adult is doing, imitation. When babies who seemingly have the wave down pat start waving at what appears to be nothing, they may actually think they're waving at something when they're really not. Although babies learn to identify the human face early in life, around 1 month of age, they may wave at things that aren't human. Pediatrician and healthcare educator Dr. Jarrett Patton tells Romper. The person that waves back and speaks to the baby gives the baby a positive incentive to wave at more people. However, they may wave at things initially to determine if they get a wave or response in return. So basically, kind of what you were saying about the little kid with a fan,
Yeah.
you're saying like babies can't tell when something is going to wave back or not.
Yeah, because something that moves might be a friend, might be the family, it's anything.
Right.
Hey.
So the fan, okay, but like the grave, the one where she's waving and talking.
No, she's squeezing his hand.
To the grave,
And
like.
she's right there.
Yeah, that was a bit.
She's right there.
There you go.
Sometimes
those
it's ghosts.
Those ghosts are real.
Yeah, sometimes it's just ghosts.
Sometimes it's just ghosts.
Ooh, say spooky. I'm just gonna see if anyone speaks through the smoke. Ooh.